1950 in the recap.
Oh, 19, because that's like, what kind of offense we saw yesterday from the 1950s?
No, the reference was 1950s, that all the games were in black and white, and the referees couldn't throw yellow flags, so to notify of a penalty, they just shot a gun in the air.
God.
Because one of the stats from the Broncos-Raiders game dated back to 1950.
We're in hell.
You had to be there.
Yeah. Baby, we here.
We steer.
That's the one. Yeah. You in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna, and this is GPS. And don't adjust that dial. We're going to be talking extra fast today because Brandon's got to drive Jess to the doctor, so we got to make sure that we get through everything on time. Ready? Great. Excellent. Go. Brandon, what do you got for power rankings? So what a barn burner last night, huh? Yeah. If you didn't watch the game, you didn't miss anything. The Broncos won 10-7. Both offenses were atrocious. Broncos defense continued to be really good. They had, 6 or 7 sacks by the end of the night?
They had 6 sacks.
So that was really nice. And now the Broncos are 8-2.
Yeah, we're the best.
We're flagship of the NFL.
The Denver Broncos are in first place, and if anybody criticizes this team for any reason, shut up.
Offense bad.
Your face. Let me show you guys some stuff, huh?
There you go. We're gonna pull up some goodies, some extras.
I got some stuff here.
Let's get them out.
Hold on, let me just get over here so I know which one I'm going to. There we go.
That's what they do going forward. If YouTube TV and ESPN never work it out, they just put all the bad games on ESPN, and they're just like, "Here you go. This is what you get now." Nobody watch.
Go. First of all, look at J.K. Dobbins with his son. That's we love J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah.
Even if the Broncos offense is playing poorly, J.K.'s not. J.K.'s good. This stat was brought up last night, Tom. Bo Nix and Troy Franklin have connected on 2 of 24 targets this season. Just 2 of 24, thrown 30-plus yards downfield. That actually changed to 2 of 25.
It was something.
Hold on. I got more. Bo Nix. Hold on.
6th career QB win with a passer rating below 70, twice as many as any other player since the start of 2024.
We know how to do it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's not good.
This was that 3rd and 1 play, remember?
Yep. Oh no, I was there. I was there for that.
They're saying it's bad. That's true.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. It was.
See, and this is I think a point to discuss. So running a quick screen on 3rd and 1, in theory, is not a bad idea.
I mean, we've seen it throughout the entire evening. I mean, why not do it again?
So sorry, Hunter. When this is the blocking that's happening, when the Raiders are in the backfield before the ball's even thrown to Cortland Sutton,
1 second into the play.
Yeah, it's not going to work. So the Raiders were bad too. See, the Broncos won, so it's okay. But the Raiders, 22 quarterback pressures allowed on 27 passes.
Yep. There you go.
Tom, that's 5.
Yep, that's
Geno Smith had 5 times where he wasn't under duress.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Oh, great punting. Okay, gotta talk about that.
Punting. I'm just trying to keep us out of trouble there. There we go. We need to go to
running.
We need to go to posts. I had a couple more things here.
Yeah, no, Zachary. Yeah, you did. I promise you did not miss a thing. Look at you getting a video out bright and early this morning.
I did it. Thanks to me staying up late, Johnny and Connor helping. There we go. Less than 20 points. We're undefeated. Suck it.
Yep. You know what would have been amazing if this team was undefeated?
Yeah,
if
that'd
the
be way
leverage
cooler.
call, and then because then I think you see even a larger backlash to what the hell did we just watch last night?
Yeah.
It almost happened. Almost.
Yeah, I will say though, the one thing the Broncos did, well, their defense is very good, but
Defense very good.
One reception for Brock Bowers all night. One catch, 31 yards. So I was worried about Brock. Even with the good defense, we took care of it.
Someone was asking my honest opinion of the Broncos. Their defense is going to keep them in a lot of games. And it is this much surprise to me, 0% surprise to me, that the Houston Texans game, even with Davis Mills when he came in, that it was basically a similar game because they are very similar football teams. They both have offensive woes, and their defenses are really damn good.
Yeah.
Like, if you combine the Texans and the Broncos, it's probably the same record. They just, the Texans just have a really, really bad offense. It's not good. But
yeah, I think
it's a problem.
It's week 10, so something should have been figured out here for the Broncos offense.
Yeah.
Penalties are a huge problem. They are the most penalized team in the NFL.
That's an issue.
You saw that last night, like false starts, whatever. Any momentum, walk it back. Just walk it back. Put yourself in 3rd and long.
Yeah.
With this offense lives in 3rd and long, which I remember from Flacco, Keenum, Russ. So that sucks. Maybe they figured it out before the Chiefs. Probably not. Every game's just going to test you.
But Brandon, I feel like if there's a year, because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't right now, what I've seen, I don't think that offense is going to bring them to a Super Bowl. Their defense could get them pretty close. Their defense could get them pretty close. And again, we're starting to get to the point in the season where we're going to have to start worrying about those things, right? Because it's like you just said, it's week 10, right? It's not week 5 anymore. It's like, all right, we got time to figure it out. Just coming at us. We're getting into November now. The good news for Denver is they have given themselves such a runway, being 8-2, that they can afford to not be so great on offense as long as if at some point they figure it out before January.
Yeah.
I got time.
Yeah.
I got time.
It's such a large part of the problem is just a lack of execution too. So we just talked about that quick screen that was not blocked correctly. If you recall last night, there was a screen that was blocked correctly, but Troy Franklin literally ran into the guy being blocked, Stokes, and he got the tackle.
Yep. Former Green Bay Packer.
Bo's second interception bounced off Troy Franklin's hands. Even though Bo may have been targeting Pat Bryant, don't care. It still bounced off his chest and went to the wrong team. And I just do not think Bo Nix and Troy Franklin should be allowed to combine on passing plays that are further than 10 yards down the field.
Which
they just can't. You just cannot allow Troy Franklin to run a route longer than 10 yards. I don't care who it is.
Yep.
I think the guy we put there is Dondre Tillman, our defensive edge player. You saw his moves on that interception.
I did.
He's our new X receiver. Tillman at the X. Let Bo throw to him. It's just, you saw, it's infuriating.
Oh, it's frustrating. I mean, as someone who watched a very frustrating offense on Sunday and was so blessed to watch now 2 frustrating offenses. I mean, hell, even the Cowboys were a frustrating offense. But yeah, they just seem like a team. I think there's things that the Broncos need. I still think you are in desperate need of a tight end one, right? Who can actually be a game changer in which you can kind of dump it off because Ingram has not been that guy this season. On top of that, you need another wide receiver. The hope was when you drafted Troy Franklin because of that chemistry with Bo Nix that he was going to be able to help you there because you have Cortland Sutton, right? And Sutton's still a very underrated wide receiver. He's still very good. And I feel like you just have to exhaust all of your options before then you're looking at Bo Nix of okay, are we actually what are we doing here? Right? Sure. Because Bo has to play better. 1 cajillion %. The play calling has to be better. The blocking has to be better. But it just seems like there's so many things that are going on right now that are hampering this offense that it's tough to even be like, okay, if we do this one thing, it's going to fix and make the productivity a lot more, unless you're going up against the Cowboys defense every week.
Yeah. And it's like the Raiders, if you're a Raiders fan, you're probably saying the same thing. They had a touchdown called back last night because of a offensive pick. The Broncos had a big play to Pat Bryant called back because of offensive pass interference. It's just dumb shit. And it's hard to believe that team can continue to win against good teams. And we're going to find out in 10 days when they play the Chiefs, if they actually can. But if it's got to be ugly, that's fine. If they can keep it close, I feel good about it. It sucks last night, the fourth quarter, nobody showed up still. Maybe the Broncos got their field goal in that fourth. The Raiders missed a field goal that would have tied it up. Thank you, Raiders. We didn't want overtime. But it's like, look, Bo Nix is probably his worst game. I ask every week, what do the Broncos offense practice? We get it. It's frustrating. And it sucks that they seem to play their worst in primetime. So everybody gets to laugh.
Everyone gets to see it. Yeah. Well, and again, it's against a division rival, right? Because the Raiders are not a good football team. However, the Raiders are a better football team when Brock Bowers is on the field, right? As you saw on Sunday against the Jaguars, because they went toe-to-toe with the Jaguars. Yeah. But at the same time, bless you, it was pretty bad, especially when you saw how bad the Raiders offense was performing last night. And you got to give credit to the Broncos defense, but yeah, it was ugly. And Etsy Witch was paid to stop the curse wheel. Good luck.
Prove it.
Look. Bless you, buddy.
Oh, where is it? Where's this Steelers fan? God bless you.
Isaac, you think it's coaching, play calling, or Bo Nix? Personally, I think it's all
a little bit of all of it, man.
I think it's all three. Yeah.
That's what happens when you're bad on offense.
He's allergic to truth. Oh, God.
Maybe I am.
Maybe. Real quick, power rankings. I know we didn't have time to make a graphic because we got to go a little fast. So you had the Seahawks at 1. Who are your top 5? Do you not remember?
That's a tough question.
Okay. I thought maybe you had
Seahawks were 1.
Okay.
I put the Colts at 3.5 to protect them. The Broncos, I think, were 5.
Okay. I put them right there too, I think.
Bills at 3.
Bills are hanging around in there.
Eagles 4. Guys, help
Patriots?
me. Patriots were 2.
Patriots are 2. They were my 2 also. Oh, God. We're starting to converge.
I might have had the Rams at 4.
That's fair. Rams been playing some good football.
Stafford's been just quietly so freaking good.
He's been very, very good. I agree with that.
He is. The Rams were 4. I think with the win this week, he can get up to 500 as a career record. And I think Will put it in power rankings. We're like, how insane is it that a Super Bowl winner, the guy who's in the MVP discussion this year, probably a Hall of Famer, is not at a 500 record overall because of, the first part of his career with the Lions.
You're with the Lions. They'll get you. Random, hungover, have an interview in an hour and a half, pickle juice, Gatorade, and a whole crap ton of water. Get yourself a banana in you as well.
Yeah.
You'll make it through.
Also, whoever's interviewing Random, do not hire him. He gets too drunk the night before big interviews.
I mean, as a Raiders fan, you kind of understand from last night. I mean, you drank every 3 and out. It was a problem. Oh, there you go. 0-0 tie. It felt like a 0-0 tie at times.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yeah.
Nobody really won last night.
But I did pick the Broncos, like 97% of America.
Yep.
And we were all right.
Almost not, but hey, it worked. Dude, Max, I mean, that's how bad your Cowboys defense is.
There you go, Max.
Also, this is also a short week for Denver. Yeah. They have a tough time putting together 4 quarters on a regular Sunday. Asking them to do it again on a short week, you can't be terribly surprised,
You know what I keep going to say, Tom? It's like
they got a hundo.
Oh, God, Andrew. Yes, it was
Andrew!
a short week. It was a short week. And we didn't have our best player, Pat Surtain. But then I'm like, but that doesn't change the offense.
It does not.
That does not help the offense.
No.
Andrew.
Johnny John John!
I didn't see that. Did we get to Reddit? Did we get to Reddit, Andrew?
I made it, Mom. I did it. All right, we're going to jump into some picks here.
We might as well.
King Andrew, and donated 20 memberships. What a legend.
Andrew is a legend.
He's a legend. Are you looking on Reddit now?
I'm trying. Did I get into the real NFL?
Brandon's like, we have to move fast today. Like, we got a 30-minute show in and out. He's gonna be like, but hold on, let me see my name
Let me see if I'm on Reddit.
Let me see if I'm on Reddit.
No, I've just seen all these bad Broncos plays. Okay. I'm here. We got Colts. Falcons.
Fair.
What country is this one in?
It's Germany. Remember, you were trying to the Deutschmark. You were.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
German potato soup.
Yep. Yes. I think that this has the potential to be a really fun game. Sure. Just having Jonathan Taylor and Robinson go up again, that's going to be fun. The Falcons are just so wildly inconsistent that I have no idea which team is going to show up on Sunday. So I don't think the Colts are going to turn it over 6 times again. I think the Falcons could make this very close. But yeah, I got to go with the Colts here because I just have no faith in Atlanta right now.
Yeah, it's, Atlanta's allowing just 282.5 yards per game, which is 4th best in the NFL. Their defense works when they're getting quarterback pressure and sacks, which they've done a pretty good job of this year. Indy coming off a weird loss there. Where's the Falcons? They're 8th best in pressure rate. But the Falcons, they need to look at the Colts and all their wins this year and go, oh, yeah, we just got to get Jonathan Taylor the ball a lot, which is our Bijan. Jonathan's our Bijan. And Bijan had like that huge game against the Bills. Was that Sunday night? And then I feel like I've heard freaking nothing from him since. So I don't know if they understand who they are specifically on offense. They had Kirk Cousins in there for a second. He got all of his money this week because they didn't trade him. So he's going to make $90 million.
Yep.
I like Daniel Jones and the Colts to have a nice bounce back game.
If the Falcons can stop Jonathan Taylor like they stopped James Cook, the Falcons can win this football game.
Fair.
But that's
where are they at in rushing yards? Let me see. Where are they at against the rush?
They're pretty. Before the Bills game, they were pretty damn good.
Let's see here. Rush yards per game on defense.
King Andrew.
They are 23rd. So
they have fallen.
They're going to lose bad.
In which end does a banana go as a hangover remedy?
Tailpipe.
TBD. TBD.
Andrew.
The butt does.
Johnny John John!
Oh, look, it's the Giants-Bears game. So I uploaded predictions this week, and I wrote it down in my notebook. Giants-Bears. I picked the Bears to win, but I accidentally did not get put in the meme document, and so I totally skipped this game. So I picked Chicago to win. It's Giants. It's going to be tough to pick them for a bunch of games for the rest of the season without Scadaboo and stuff like that. So I'm going to go Chicago. They're pulling out wins. Their defense is all banged up, but I still think they should be able to get the win. I hope they.
Yeah. When are they getting their secondary back?
Let's see. Bears secondary.
Chicago. When are you getting healthy?
That was beautiful.
At Chicago. Well, let's see here. They got Tyreek Stevenson's back, right? Who's on IR still?
There's Jalen Johnson.
Yeah. When will he come back? Kyler Gordon's still out. Jalen Johnson.
Back right now.
Bell Smith. Yeah, they need Johnson back there, but
Oh,
Luther
God.
Burden's hurt.
Please, no. No Steelers Broncos playoff game. Please, God, no. No one deserves
I think we
that.
need it.
No
The
one.
number 2 seed Broncos versus the 7 seed Steelers. But the Steelers are going to win their... Well, no, the Steelers are not going to win the division. That will be the Ravens.
We'll see. I got Chicago, though.
First.
This Bills, I don't know how much analysis you need here. Being played in Miami, so maybe it'll be like really warm on Sunday and it'll make the Bills really tired. That's the best hope that they have, is that the weather is literally playing for the Dolphins. Yeah, I don't think this is going to end well. Their defense is just not good, man. It's not.
I like the Bills rookie corner Maxwell Harrison. Been on the field for 2 games now, and you're starting to see the impact. We talked about his pick against Mahomes, that late ball Mahomes kind of chucked up as a prayer. But really what you saw in that game was Hairston's speed and his ability to match, Xavier Worthy. And I think that's going to help the Bills. The question is, now that they've lost Michael Hoyt after Ed Oliver, like, can they continue to get that pass rush consistent? Joey Bosa has been very good for the Bills in terms of helping their pass rush. I think that will be a problem for Tua, but I like the Bills' defense. And for the first 6 weeks, I really didn't.
That's been the difference maker, though, for the Bills, and that's why they're high up in the power rankings for me, is because their defense the past couple of weeks has looked completely different from what we're used to. It's like, oh, like this defense actually showing up. Like, this is what you want to see. And it's very funny because my Joe Mixon from last year is your Joey Bosa of this year. I thought both guys would do absolutely diddly squat on their new teams. And look, here they are.
I thought Bosa would play well, but I just thought he would be, injured right now.
Yeah.
And Dalton Kincaid was just open all night.
Yes.
Like, Dalton Kincaid looked like Travis Kelce in that game, where you're like, how is nobody covering him still? So if that continues for Buffalo, love it. This is a really interesting game.
Agreed.
I feel both teams wearing purple, a lot of interceptions, Tom.
Might be. Well, JJ McCarthy just has to summon 9. Did you see that clip where he's just like, yeah, man, I get in the zone and just 9 comes out on game days. So that's his alter ego.
There was this clip of him in the locker room where he just looked crazy.
Yeah.
He was like, Ravens defense suddenly playing well.
Better.
They're playing a lot better because they were the worst defense the first 4 weeks of the season. Then the Cowboys overtook it. Then the Bengals overtook it. Lamar Jackson is insane when he's on the field. I think we can gauge maybe where the Ravens offense is and where the Vikings defense is.
Correct.
Vikings defense looked bad, and then suddenly last week, like, oh shit, yeah, they're giving the Lions trouble.
Van Ginkel, baby.
If they do that against Baltimore,
yes,
I'll believe in the Vikings. If also it's only going to be JJ's 4th game now. And even in that victory, there's still a lot to be desired from JJ McCarthy.
Sure.
But I like his psychotic mindset. And I think a quarterback needs that.
Yeah. I picked the Ravens to win just because they've been a little bit more consistent. They've only won 3 games this season, right? But the last 2 games, one without Lamar Jackson, they looked good. And then against the Bears, and then here against the Dolphins last week, they looked really good. So I think the Vikings defense has they deserve a ton of credit for being able to beat the Lions, whether it was getting after Goff, whether it was just slowing down that run game. And the Vikings could definitely pull off an upset here. And I completely agree with you. And I said this on predictions. If the Vikings win, then it's like, time to start taking them more seriously. Yeah.
And they've got the weapons. Let's just see if McCarthy can, throw for more than 143 yards in a victory.
Yeah.
Did you see he had this exact same stat line in both his wins this year?
Yes.
It was the same final score, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 rushing touchdown.
Yep.
They got the devil magic spot because of that.
I've been telling you for years. They are Satan, and you don't believe me.
Hey,
He's
well,
like,
they're
no, it's the
proving to be.
Chiefs. Nope.
We need a Chiefs Vikings Super Bowl to see
do
who
not.
is Satan's favorite.
We do not. I will be the biggest Chiefs fan that you have ever seen in your life. I got the Cleveland Browns because the Jets,
Wow.
let's just say they didn't get better after this past week, and they were on a bye.
Yeah.
So they are looking towards the future. Cleveland is trying to find a future, but I think they'll find a win on Sunday.
Yeah, I'll take the Browns. I don't like it, but I'll take it.
We're moving quick right now. Potential game of the week.
I know.
New England Patriots, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I went back and forth with this game. You know, the Buccaneers still have a ton of injuries. Like Bucky, you know, he's not expected to be back. Godwin's banged up. I feel like I could definitely see the Patriots winning, but their game against the Falcons gave me a little bit of a pause. And the fact that that game got a little bit closer. And I feel like if this game is close, and I think it will be, the Buccaneers might be able to sneak this one out because they've been so damn good at it all season.
Yeah, they probably should have put Bucky on IR, huh?
That's what it looks like.
That's...
69% picking Tampa is actually a little surprising here.
Yeah, this is hard because I'm trying to, I want the Buccaneers to win. I need the Patriots to be taken down a notch. I love Baker Mayfield, and I like Drake May a lot. I want Baker to be back in the MVP conversation. But after a bye week, and you can't get Bucky back on the field, I think it's the Pats.
You think so?
Yeah. Their defense is playing pretty good.
That's fair. I think.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a very entertaining game.
I'll be streaming this on Sunday. I think it's because whoever wins is the heir to Tom Brady's throne.
That's right.
That's it. I picked the Panthers because they decided to use Rico, but if they lose after losing to the Packers, again, I don't know how surprised I would be. And it has nothing to do with the Panthers. It's just the way this season is right now. So I'm going to pick the Panthers to win. Shuck looked okay. He was fine.
Yeah.
But
I think Carolina wins.
Panthers looking to be 6-4 after week 10.
Yeah, they got a winning record right now.
Come on.
Hand it off. Let Rico eat.
Just hand it off.
Let Rico
Every
eat.
time you think you should run it with Hubbard, don't.
Yeah. Every time you think you should throw it with Bryce Young, don't.
Just hand it to Rico Dowdle. Or
every time you think you should kick the ball off, don't.
No.
Just send out Rico on kickoff.
He's
Have
like,
him grab the football and run
snap
towards the end zone.
I picked the Texans to start, and then midway through, I was like, you know what? I convinced myself for the Jaguars. But I think this is going to be a really tough game because the Jaguars are still a weird team. Getting Jacoby Myers, we'll see how much of an impact he's going to have on Sunday. But they're going up against a really good defense. And the reason I didn't is Davis Mills. Yeah, that kind of was also the thing that gave me a big pause there.
Yeah, Davis was fine. CJ, out with the concussion after the Broncos game.
It's very fair. He did.
Jacksonville played an ugly game against the Raiders and won. The Broncos played an ugly game against the Texans and won.
Yep.
So I predict Jacksonville wins this game 10-7. Just like Denver. The Broncos and the Jags, very similar.
It honestly might.
Yeah, 10-7 Jags.
Yeah.
Jacoby, just show Trevor Lawrence what a receiver looks like when he catches your passes.
Yeah. So I got Jaguars. I think it could be a close game, though.
Look at all this. Our number one team, the Seahawks. We're not picking against them, are we, Tom?
No, but I think this is going to be another close game. Arizona with Jacoby. Dude, I'm so happy.
Defense playing better. Trey McBride looks better with Jacoby. Marvin Harrison Jr.
You actually target the guy you drafted in the top 5? Crazy.
If there's any indictment on Kyler Murray, it's that Jacoby Brissett getting Marvin Harrison Jr., the 4th overall draft pick, 7 receptions, and that's the most he's ever had in a game. Fuck, dude.
Yep. Yeah, I think this is going to be a really close game. Chat seems to agree too. But yeah, I got Seattle winning here. It's being played in Seattle too. But dude, you never know with these NFC West games because the game below you too, right? The 49ers won, I think that was an overtime, right? On Thursday Night Football a few weeks back.
Here's my thought. I think it'll be a close first half, and then Seattle's going to run away with it in the second. Sam Darnold got a new, shiny,
got a new weapon.
Shaheed.
Yep.
I think it was who was talking about Shaheed? I think it was Pat Surtain and Terry and Arnold on their podcast, and they were talking about how they thought Seattle won free agency just by getting Shaheed. So,
Bailey, you are 100% correct. If Jacoby Myers goes to the Jaguars and all of a sudden can't catch the ball, then it's just something in the water in Jacksonville.
Yeah,
and it's just there's something going on.
You're like, what kind of backward spin is Trevor Lawrence putting on his passes?
And we're looking at Trevor there. This game, again, I think this is going to be another close one. Rams 49ers. I did pick the Rams to win. 49ers, even though they're still winning, get another injury because God just really hates them. Like, I mean, there's a vindictiveness. There is Old Testament God that is going up against the San Francisco 49ers these past couple years. So it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, whose sins are they paying for?
They might be all of ours. Truly, they had chances to beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. They didn't do it.
They brought in Keon White. He's not practicing with an injury. Alfred Collins not practicing. That's,
Yeah, Rams need to win this game.
Yeah, their defensive front all torn up. I think this is going to be the game that people are like, okay, the Rams are a Super Bowl contender.
If the 49ers win, that means you do lose another player, though. I don't make the rules.
Who's sacrificing themselves for the Niners to win? That's the question.
Yeah.
Can't be McCaffrey, can't be McCorkle. Everybody else, fair game. Is McCorkle playing?
I think it's Mac, yeah.
We're just assuming he's starting every week, right?
Yeah, he's going to be the backup before returning to QB1 potentially. That's it. But yeah, I think you keep Mac in until Brock's completely and totally healthy. The punting situation, it's not great.
It was bad last night. Before last night, punting was good for Denver. Crawshaw, not good last night. Especially compared to AJ Cole, who was ridiculous. And remember that punt, Tom? The first one that they marked at the 1 or 2 yard line?
Yeah.
That ball did not hit in bounds. That ball went out of bounds, and the ref walked up and just called it out at the 1 through the air. How many times have you seen a ref do that where the ball is in the air? I was watching that. I was like, because you're like, no, it hit in, and I didn't see it last night. But it was weird, is all I'm saying. You don't see the refs mark it there that frequently when the ball's in the air. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly, Logan. It makes sense. I got Detroit here. The Commanders are just, it's rough. Hold on, is Scary Terry playing?
It doesn't matter.
No, but is he going to be on the field when he's not? All right, so he remains sideline on Wednesday. They're just a beat-up football team, man. It's just, it sucks. It sucks.
Yeah. I like bringing your friends over for a football game and then apologizing because the game was so bad.
Yep.
Sorry, guys. This game was terrible, and I know my company as a friend is not worth your time either. So
I know it was just a complete waste.
Yeah. Detroit needs a bounce back victory. Mariota's he's a respectable backup quarterback, but the Washington Commanders defense not good, too old. Jahmyr Gibbs didn't score a touchdown last week. I feel like he's going to have 2 touchdowns this week. The Lions might win this game by 20 points.
They might. This was another game I went back and forth on because I actually picked Pittsburgh to get the upset here.
I might do the same. But
I was
picking against the curse wheel.
Keep rocking, McDyke.
Not going to pick against Magic.
We'll see.
Chargers.
Which defense can show up, Dan? Which one?
Chargers without, Joe Alt going against a Steelers defense who either does not show up or gets 6 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
They're either one of the worst defenses in the league or they're the best defense. I don't know.
Yeah. Jaden Daniels apparently is not getting surgery. He doesn't need surgery. So
I saw that.
That's good. Yeah, I could definitely. So if the Chargers, I don't know if they're going to be able to get the run game going. If either team is going to get the run game going. And I think that's going to make a big difference here. But I am a bit worried right now about their offensive line. And if it's the same, it's a big if. If it's the same Steelers defense that showed up last week, I think Pittsburgh can win. But we'll see.
Yeah. When is Marion Hampton coming back for the Chargers?
Hampton, you said?
Yeah.
Let's see.
He won't be ready this week. Okay. Need a big game from Kamani Vidal then.
Yeah. We'll see. I think it's going to be a good game, though. I think that's a good Sunday Night Football game. So I think so. All right. Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Another edition of which team is going to show up. And you could honestly make the argument for both. Philadelphia, the last 2 weeks, I know they're just coming off a bye. The last 2 weeks, their offense has been the best it's been all year. Saquon Barkley ran all over the Giants. Jalen Hurts has thrown a bunch of touchdowns. The week before that, he threw for over 300 yards. And Green Bay shuts down the Steelers and destroys them on Sunday night in the second half, and then doesn't show up at all on against the Panthers. So, which team, man?
Yeah, I think this will be close. If the Packers do win, they're really going to be similar to the Broncos.
Legitimately.
Because Denver beat Philly. Think about that.
They did.
One of those 2 losses, hands of my Broncos. Coming off a bye week, too. So Nick Sirianni got to spend the week at his fraternity. That recharges him. Most coaches do extra game planning. Sirianni goes back to the frat house, and he gets better at coaching that way. AJ Brown healthy for you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Tucker Kraft being out sucks.
Jair Alexander revenge game? Dude. The Kraft injury is such a big one for the Packers.
It's such a loss, yeah.
I would kill to have a tight end like freaking Tucker Kraft in Denver.
I know.
It sucks. It's unfortunate.
So, yeah, I picked the Packers because I will never.
Yeah, you should. Them. Like, if I was the Packers fan, I would do it too.
But yeah,
and I believe Green Bay can win. I just think Philly's a more complete team right now.
Yeah.
They added, it's not just Jair. They brought in Jalen Phillips, a couple new pieces. We'll see.
Oh, yeah. If the Packers O-line that showed up on Sunday against the Panthers shows up against the pass rush now of the Eagles, we screwed.
Yeah, it's going to be
big trouble. So,
yeah.
That's going to be a problem.
Luckily, when Denver played Philly, I don't think Jalen Carter was on the field. So,
yeah, I wish that was the case here. That's not the case. It is not. But yeah, I think, again, it just depends on which Packers team is going to. We have been rising to competition and also falling to competition. So, which one are we going to do? Tune in on Monday.
Also, the Broncos, baby.
Which team will show up? All right. I know, Perna, you got to get out of here for Jess. What do you got coming out, buddy?
Go check out the new worst 38th game ever. Broncos, Raiders. It was fun.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to try to get an Amazon video out, but I'm probably not going to be able to because I am flying to Denver in a few hours to go see a concert. So no Friday night Q&A. I know. Might be seeing this guy. Friday night Q&A not happening. I gave you 2 months notice, but I'll be back on Sunday. I'm going to stream the Patriots Bucks and the Sunday night game and then Monday night, of course.
Just set your phone up at the concert and have it as a live stream.
Fair.
Put it on the band. They love that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. Hopefully my flight's on time right now. I'm worried about the flight back. So we might have to drive back to Milwaukee. We'll see. Perna is a secret pop star. Yes. He's actually in K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gangnam Style.
He's the Saja Boys. He's one of them. But folks, appreciate the hell out of you. We'll hope you have a fantastic weekend. And thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. I'm seeing an Icelandic band, Sigaro.
Sigaro.
They're doing with a full orchestra. Oh my God, I can't wait. and you have been navigated.
And you reached your wee destination.
It is.